Hey, Brandon here with your weekly update. So some fun things this week. We'll start with the percentages. Ghost Bloods, I'm putting at bing, 34%. Across the 1/3 mark. Feels pretty good. That's the first book of the Ghost Blood series. I don't have a name for it yet. Might just be Ghost Bloods. It might be Mistborn Ghost Bloods. But anyway, that's going well. We also have Songrise, bing, at 26%, up 3% from last week. So Jancy's making progress on the second of her trilogy in the Skyward Universe. I haven't read that yet. I get to read that whenever she's finished with it. It was going to be July. It might be a little later, but regardless, I'm very pleased with how the first book turned out. So we don't have a pub date yet on those either. I think we're just kind of making sure that everything is going well and things like that. The publisher, Delacorte, they'll be the ones that decide. But first book's pretty good. So our lecture series, the publishing Q&A video is now live, which is the last of them. The web-exclusive publishing Q&A, I recorded that last week. It's now up. That means you can watch the whole lecture series, including the extra bonus episodes we did for you here on YouTube. That's on their own lecture playlist. Thank you all, as always. It'll probably be 5 years or more before we do this again, so hopefully you enjoy this kind of snapshot of how my lectures are going recently. Hopefully they're a help to you if you are indeed a writer. You might see that I have ice cream. They actually gave me a spoon so I can eat it. So a local company, Rockwell, made a Brandon Sanderson themed ice cream flavor. It does not taste like me. It tastes like ice cream I like. Actually, they gave me a bunch of things that I sampled and tried.
I often think about the ice cream who blessed us with this cryptic, tasteful puzzle.
And we ended up with my favorite cookie is an oatmeal scotchy. I got to design this one. It's called the Sanderlanche. So vanilla ice cream, butterscotch chip cookies, and almond brittle chunks. So if you're in Utah, you can get it in any of the local Rockwell shops. There's one across the street from the Playhouse, the Eccles up in Salt Lake. We often go after we go to plays. But they're all around. There we are. Thank you to Rockwell. If you've watched my podcast, once in a while we have ice cream that comes to us via Rockwell that we eat on the air because we like ice cream. So now the fun stuff. All right, so every year at Nexus, when you buy your badge, you will have an option to just buy your badge or to add on these bundles. The book comes signed if you add the book bundle. And you can mix and match. If you just want tickets, then, hey, you can just get tickets. If you want a copy of the t-shirt, then you add the convention bundle or the premium bundle, which comes with the t-shirt and the glass tumblers. If you want the signed book, make sure you add on the book bundle. And you can also add on the craft kits. Two other little things. We'll have media applications live. So if you're a journalist or you are in some way kind of related to the influencing sphere or to creating videos and short form content around books and things like that, and you want to apply, that's at dragonsteelnexus.com. So there you are, a lot of Nexus stuff this week. I will give the warning that I gave last week. We do have more people wanting to buy tickets again than we have tickets. So it is almost certain, I mean, weird things could happen, but it's almost certain that we will not look outside of the mailing list for people to buy tickets. I would say 99.9% sure that all the tickets will be gone before they leave the people who have signed up for them. Basically, everybody who signs up, a significant number of them would have to say, actually, we can't make it, or they would have to buy fewer tickets than they indicated they're going to do, and we don't think that's going to happen. So if you want a chance at Nexus tickets, then signing up for the mailing list. I did want to say I saw on the YouTube video last week someone mentioning that they signed up for one ticket, but they thought they might need two. Anyone who's chosen can buy up to 4. So we ask that you try to estimate accurately how many you'll need, but you aren't locked into that. If you get a chance to buy, then you can buy up to 4 tickets. Again, these are refundable but not transferable. You will need to, when you buy the tickets, put in the names of the people the tickets are for, and then they will have to claim their ticket themselves at Nexus. You won't be able to claim it for them. So only when that happens, only put in the tickets to the people you know are coming, because we want to cut down as much as possible on scalping. So you'll have to be there in person to get your ticket, and those that you're buying for, they will have to be there in person to get their tickets. But that means that the people who really want to go to Nexus can go to Nexus, and we won't deal with scalping issues and things like that. So this system, we're really hopeful. We still have a few weeks or more. We're not saying an exact date because we're working on behind the scenes how to make this all work until we'll start offering to people on the mailing list the chance to buy their tickets, and we will be choosing those randomly from among those who've signed up. So make sure if you're interested in coming that you have signed up. Thank you so much. I will be back next week with more weekly updates.